Hi, welcome back. Today we are going to revisit one of the traditional questions, pretty popular questions in binary tree, which is to do a level order traversal of a binary tree. So we're given the root of a binary tree, we want to print 3, 9, 20, 15, 7 in that order, and interestingly it's going to be a list of lists in that we have a list of 3, list of 9, 20, list of 15 and 7. And then here in the root, if there's only one node, we will still need to return a list of lists. Lastly, if the root is an empty array itself, right, the empty list itself means that there is no element at all, no elements at all, then we will need to output an empty list. Okay, so essentially the first thing we want to do here is we want to make sure that we have we want to make sure that we can do a level order traversal. In that case, we probably need to do a breadth first search. So in this case, we still want to put the base case, right? If not root, right? We want to return an empty array. So this is just the edge case, right? And now we want to do, what we want to do first is to initialize a queue to do the breadth first search. So what we can do here is do collections dot dequeue, right? And then here, what we want to do here is we want to essentially have the root element as part of the collection of the queue, right? Because here what we want to do is we want to have a list for each level, right? We will have a new list. So essentially this is initializing the first level, and then we will have a final answer array, which is the empty list, right? And then now we want to make sure that we keep iterating all the elements while queue is still present, while queue is not empty, right? So we first have the level values, right? And then we have a length of the queue, right? Level size. We want to have a level size to be the length of this queue, because essentially we will initialize as many elements as we need to for each level, and at any point in time the queue will have to be will contain all elements in the level. And then here we have this level size, right? So what are we doing here? We're essentially looking through all the elements in the queue, and then we want to make sure that we only iterate it through the number of level sizes, and then we want to have queue dot top left, and then level vals dot append current dot val, right? And then now here's the tricky part. We want to make sure that if current dot left is there, queue dot append current dot left, and if queue dot right, current dot right, we want to append current dot left. Essentially, right, when this entire level is over, we want to append level vals to this queue, and once we're done, we want to return ans. And yeah, that should be it. It's pretty simple, and that will be all for this question.